Hello, I'm going to be starting with a little story of a man walking down the street, and as he's walking down the street, he notices this building on fire. So you can imagine there's a lot of commotion, people are really concerned, and as he's looking at this building, there's smoke coming out, there is fire, obviously there's a lot of commotion, and he goes closer to the building to notice that there is a window on the third floor and there's smoke pouring out from the window, and to his complete shock he notices a lady holding a small baby and she's screaming, "Save my baby, help my baby." So you can imagine he gets really concerned. He goes closer to the window, looks up and yells at the lady, "Throw your baby, I'll catch your baby." This is the instruction he gives. You can imagine people around him in the crowd, they say, "Hey, are you crazy? What kind of an instruction is this?" So he decides not to listen to these people. Again, goes back to the lady and shouts, "Please throw your baby, I'll catch your baby." And by this time, the people around him are ready to punch him because they're really angry with the instruction. And he looks at the crowd and tells, "Guys, please shut up. I'm a professional football goalkeeper and I can do this." So they say, "Okay, go ahead." So the mother is really concerned. She takes the baby out of the window, a prayer, and releases the baby from the third floor. You can imagine there is tension in the air. The baby is coming down and this guy is getting ready for the most important catch of his life. And finally he receives the baby very well and very gently into his arms, throws the baby in the air and kicks it 20 yards down the road. That's funny. So my question to you, my friends, is why do you think he kicked the baby? If you really think of it, I get a lot of answers. People say muscle memory. That's what he's trained to do. Remember, he's a football goalkeeper. Somebody says too much training. You can only do things in one way, think in one way. But if you really pick a loose English word, probably the reason why he did it is because of habits.